Well, hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks so much for taking a couple minutes and hanging out with me as we talk about Collide and what we've got coming up over the next few weeks. And I'm really excited because we actually have a lot of cool stuff happening over the next few weeks. And so here it is. So what we've got tomorrow night, Wednesday, April 27th, we're starting a brand new series called Viral. And Ashley Ward, our Leadership Academy Director, is going to be kicking off this series. So I am so stoked as she kicks it off, because it is going to be incredible. And she's going to be talking about greed and how greed, not always, we always think about it in a money sense, but she's going to be talking about it how greed is just thinking about ourselves all the time and making it seem like the world revolves around us. And so I'm super excited as she addresses this. It's going to be phenomenal. Super excited for that. Well, coming up this weekend, it is baptism weekend at Next Level Church, and I couldn't be more excited. This is such a fun weekend as we get to celebrate everyone who has said yes to a relationship with Jesus and is now being obedient and taking their next step and getting baptized. And it's really an outward sign of what's going on the inside of each believer who's made that decision. So I'm so excited as we get to celebrate as a church family across the board with every single person that's getting baptized this weekend. And so I would say for you, if you have said yes to a relationship with Jesus and you haven't been baptized yet, well, this is your weekend. Like if that's you, go ahead. Let this weekend be your weekend where you can make that next step and know that we will be there celebrating with you and encouraging you this weekend. So I'm so stoked for that. But I know a lot of our students are going to be getting baptized as well. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of details about that. We are having a next generation baptism Sunday at 1:15. So it's right after our 11:30 service on Sunday. We're going to be having a next generation baptism, and that's for everyone from 6 years old to 15 years old. So a lot of our middle schoolers who are getting baptized, as well as freshmen and sophomores, are going to be getting baptized in there. And even any juniors or seniors that said yes, they can take part in our next generation baptism as well. And so here's what I would say to you tonight, or to Wednesday night, this Wednesday, in small groups. Talk to your small group and ask them if they are getting baptized. And if they are, figure out which service it's going to be at. If they're an upperclassman, they can, if they're above 16, they can get baptized in one of our weekend services. Or if they're under 16, they would be getting baptized in our next generation baptism that's taking place on Sunday afternoon. But here's the thing, if they're getting baptized, I want you to be there, because that is such an incredible way to, one, bond with them and celebrate them and encourage them like nothing else, but two, it's an opportunity to meet their parents and meet their families as well, and really come in and say, hey, I'm the one that's investing in your child every single Wednesday night. I'm the one that's leading the small group and celebrating with them. And so, and it really is a great way to bridge that gap between small group leader and parents, and it's really a great time for everyone to come together. And so I would encourage you to be at that. Please, if your students are being baptized, be there. I will be there for all of the services as well as the next generation baptism because it's going to be such a fun weekend. I would love for you guys to participate in that as well. Well, next Wednesday night, we are having Parent Night at Collide. And so what Parent Night is it's something we like to do about once a year, where we can invite parents in and allow them an opportunity to see what takes place every single Wednesday, to see what's going on, what their child is participating in, to see that, hey, there's a life-giving environment for all next generation students across the board. And so we want to invite parents in to be able to see that. But here's the real reason. We invite them in and say, hey, come check it out. But the real reason we are having Parent Night is because we want to connect you with them. One of our strategies, we have strategies at Collide, and one of them is to partner with parents. Our goal is to partner with parents and say, hey, how can we come alongside you and help instill values and beliefs in your child that you're teaching them at home as well? And so that's what we want to do. We believe that the parent is the number one primary spiritual developer in each student's life, and they are entrusting us for a couple hours every single week to pour into them and invest in them and put them in the right direction. And we want to come alongside them and say, how can we work together in doing this? And so I'm super excited for that and what that's going to be next Wednesday night. But I would encourage you guys, obviously you're going to be there, but really engage with the parents, exchange contact information so that you guys can walk alongside. And honestly, there are probably a good amount of students whose parents don't go to church. but they may come to this parent night and they may come in and they may step into the church for the very first time, and we have an opportunity to show them what a life-giving environment is like. We have an opportunity to show them what a life-giving church is all about, and we could have an opportunity to come alongside them and go, hey, listen, not only just for your student, but for you as well. How can we help you? How can we be there for you? And so I'm super excited about that, because parent night is going to be such an incredible night. And during Tribes, I'm going to have a parent meeting with all of the parents and really just thank them for what they're doing. Cast vision for the future of where we're going for Collide, and also cast vision for Collide Conference as well. So during that 8 to 8:30, while everyone else is in Tribes, I'm going to be meeting with the parents and talking to them and casting vision to them. So really excited for that next week. But so we got some cool things going on in Collide. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for what you're doing. Make sure you're there early tomorrow night. We are providing dinner for you. We've got some Jersey mics, so it's going to be great. So make sure you don't miss that. Love you guys. Thank you so much for what you do, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night. Bye, guys.